It's an update kind of video. You are watching Content with Candace. In today's video, I'll give you an update because it's been a while. Thank you for staying and being a part of this channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this type of content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share the video. Okay, let's get into it. This video on today is an update, just a brief update on what's been going on and where I've been. Also, a brief update on what bags I've been carrying, because that's what we're here for. We're here for the bags. We're here for the bags. And this video is a tag video. I'm doing a tag video. Somebody tag me. And as you see from the title, this is the Coach Superlatives tag video. And Mo Knows Beauty tagged me on this video. And the video was started by the lovely Asian Bag Reviews. I think Julie. Ooh, I have gotten out of practice. It's been over a month, everyone. So let me get into the video. Where have I been? It's been a busy month. I know everybody's busy, of course. But I have also haven't been feeling my best, been struggling with my arthritis and trying to change the way I eat. I noticed that when I don't eat as much meat, so I've cut back on meat, I've cut back on sugar, drinking water, lemon water, taking my supplements, those kind of things. And I've been doing that for a while. I see a difference because, it had gotten pretty bad, but I'm glad that I'm feeling better. I think diet is really related to a lot of things that we don't really think about. So there's an update on that. Right now I'm standing here talking to you and my foot is hurting, but my knees, my ankles, my back, everything, especially my knees had locked up. It got to a point where I couldn't hardly walk. But I'm glad that I understand, because I've already been diagnosed, of course, so I understand what's going on with me and I know how to fix it. It's amazing how much food plays a role in our health and our fitness, believe it or not. So, a lot of times if you eat better, you'll feel better. So for the most part, I'm using some of the vegetarian. I say vegetarian because I still allow myself to have a cup of coffee with a little half and half. And, if I have to scale that back too, I will. At first, I thought the coffee was causing my pain. But then I stopped drinking coffee and let it get out of my system for about a day. And I was still in severe pain. So I knew that wasn't the cause, the caffeine and all of that. I've been doing better. Thank you so much. I just want to give a special thanks to Shunda. Her channel is Dazzle Me 77. She reached out to me on one of my videos. I really appreciate that. She's just such a kind, and she's a nurse, everyone. So that tells you right there, she loves people and loves helping people. She just reached out to me to check on me. I recall another occasion when I lost my mother in 2023. She reached out to me then just to make sure I was doing okay. Just a kind spirited person. And so I'm no longer working my 9 to 5, so I'm transitioning. But believe it or not, I've been extremely busy trying to take care of things at home and deal with more other things as well. So I just wanted to let you know that I really appreciate those of you that still stuck it out and that are patient and you're still here waiting on my return. And moving forward, I really want to try to be consistent. But of course, you guys know life happens. And sometimes I just don't feel well. And things like that happen, of course. But anyway, let's move on to an update on the bags. I'm currently carrying and I think I left it in the other room. I was going to show it to you. But it's my Laurel. I'll put in a picture if I have to. Currently carrying my Laurel, my regular Laurel with the rivets in the color True Navy. This is the bag that I'm currently carrying right now. Just changing to it a matter of days ago. Before that bag, I was carrying, let's see if I have it up here. Yeah, I was carrying the YSL medium Lulu. just want to give you a quick update on what I've been carrying. Now, here lately, since I've been carrying this bag, I have noticed that this bag feels more like a dressier bag to me. When I carried it a couple of years ago, I don't know if that's because I got arthritis or, you know, my style is changing. When I carried it a couple of years ago, it didn't feel so dressy. Now, this bag is not going anywhere. I love this bag, so I'm going to keep her in my collection. So on those occasions when I do need to have a dressier bag, I'll be using this one. And I will also still be using it as well when I don't need a dressier bag, if that makes sense. Because I still love the bag. Don't get me wrong. So this one I carried for a week. Now, before that, I carried, gotta move things around a little bit so I can show you. I carried my Prada bag. I could have stayed in this a month, I'm gonna be honest with you. It was going on 2 weeks. I carried this from around August 19th to about September the 5th. So this was the bag I carried. And I wish I knew the exact name of this one. Let me see if I got the tag inside. Because some of you like, I'm so tired of you talking about that bag. You call it the Prada bag. What is the name of the bag? We want to know. So let's see if I can pull some information out on it to give you a name. Here's the name of the bag right here. I'm going to just put this up. It's under items. Okay, name's kind of long. That's why I couldn't tell you what the name of it was. But when I tell you, this is the best pebble leather bag because it's soft and it's not. It's a little slouchy, but it kind of holds its shape. If that makes sense, I don't know how to describe it to you. It's pretty neat and it's very comfortable. It's not too big. It's not too small, and it holds a lot. So it's just a great bag. Okay, so move on to something else. I know. Okay, move on. Put that back. Okay, so this is the Coach Superlatives tag video. And I'm going to try to be brief as I possibly can. And I was tagged by Mo Knows Beauty, but this tag was originally started by Agent Bag Reviews. So my first bag, my most used bag is my Coach Large Floral in the color maple. Love this bag so much. I do have the straps stored inside. This has been my most used bag of the year. Okay. If you're interested in more information, I do have videos on the channel. You can go check those out. Next category. Lease shoes bag. A Brunham Anywhere convertible. For some reason, I always pull for this bag around Christmas time and Valentine's Day. Those are the two holidays that I normally pull for this bag. Christmas, Valentine's. So this bag is a little bit, it's kind of a small to medium bag in my opinion because of the design of the shape of it. It's in the color Carnation Melbourne. I'm not sure if this silhouette is still available on the Broadham website. I believe it is. I'm not sure if it's in this color or not, but this was my least used bag. I only carried it 1 week this year, and I'm sure around Christmas it's going to get carried again. So, or December. For some reason, I always pull for this bag on those two holidays. Not Thanksgiving, Christmas and Valentine's. Okay, so that's the least shoes. The next category is my favorite bag. And guys, you know, just because I have a favorite doesn't mean I don't love all bags in my collection. But anyway, my favorite bag, of course, is this Prada bag. It's squishy. It's convenient. It's practical. I have a practical lifestyle now. So it is a very good bag. Comfortable to carry. Comfortable as a crossbody. Comfortable as a shoulder. I'm about that comfort. Love this bag so much. The Mo Trivia crossbody bag. I do have the straps inside. It's my most complimented bag. It is. Now, I'm not around a lot of people. And usually when I was going to work at the time, I would carry this bag and it would be in a trunk. So I only got like a compliment or two on it because most people don't see my bag, and then if I go in the grocery store, they'll see it, you know. So this is my most complimented bag. I do love this bag, although I've only carried her one time. I could have stayed in here. I think I stayed in her a couple of weeks, but I could have stayed in her longer. I'm gonna be honest with you. She's nice. She's roomy. Uh, Such a great bag. And such a great bag is such a great buy. I only paid $250 for this bag. And I do consider it a luxury bag. So, well, that's non-contemporary luxury is what I'm trying to say. So this is my most complimented, the Mo Trivia crossbody bag. The next bag is my best 1941 bag. And of course, my best 1941 bag is no other than the Coach Road 25. And I love this green. So I do have two other colors, one in ox blood and one in a pink called taffy. So this is my best 1941 bag. It has the 1941 tag. And of course, I haven't purchased anything under the 1941 category lately. This year, a lot of my purchases have come from the Coach outlet. So, because and the reason for that is, it's not because I'm going after outlet bags, but I'm going after bags that I love and that work for me. And that's the whole reason behind that. You know, if I see something on Coach Retail that I like and I think would work for me, then I'll be going after those. But this year has been a Coach outlet bag year for sure. Okay, so this is my best 1941 bag. It is the Coach Road 25. Next category, my most sentimental bag is no other than the YSL Medium Lulu. And the reason why I say that is, out of all the bags in my collection, this is the one that my husband loves the most. So, yeah. So this will be the most sentimental. I like it too. Don't get me wrong. Okay. It feels so good. Feels so nice. And that's why I say it. Every girl needs a bag that they can wear on an occasion. I love this bag so much. But it's just not a practical everyday bag. Now, when I was a couple of years younger, it was. But that just shows you within a short period of time, sometimes your ideas and your thoughts and your opinions and your handbag style does change. And so I do love it so much. This is my most sentimental because I know it's my husband's favorite bag. We both like this bag. So that's why I picked this bag. The next category is the most bang for your buck bag. And my most bang for my buck bag is no other than the Coach Cassidy top handle crossbody bag. Now this bag is discontinued, and I haven't carried it this year, I will admit, but I love it so much. And she definitely is not going anywhere. I only paid $86 for this bag. And I know it's been a few years ago, but it was on sale. So I was happy to get it. And when I first got her, I carried her, but she is still in very good shape. I do see one little spot right here. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a little spot right there where I see the color has come off just a little bit. But she has a back slip pocket. And she's not too big, not too small. She would go in that category. If you like a compact, smaller bag and that holds a lot, this will be your girl. Okay. I also has a crossbody strap, because everybody that watches my channel, if you've been with me for a while, you already know I love crossbody bags. And so this bag is a crossbody bag as well, as most of the bags that I'll show you today are crossbody bags, except for, I think, for the YSL Medium Lulu, it wasn't a crossbody bag. So, Coach Cassidy top handle crossbody bag. You can probably find it pre-loved if you're still interested. Biggest splurge bag, no other than, and this, of course, can be carried as a top handle crossbody. I just keep the chain stored inside. It's my YSL Medium Denim Puffer bag. Now, I do have one currently that's out of my collection. If that bag comes back, then that will be my biggest splurge bag. But this bag is my biggest splurge bag. I do love this bag. Just know And last time I checked the website, it was no longer on the website. But if you find this bag pre-loved, just know that the fading is a characteristic of the bag. I have to let people know that. So if you see and you say, oh, I love that bag, it's so pretty. Well, if you like a fade bag that fades and you like that characteristic in a denim, then this will be the bag for you. Most feminine bag. The most feminine bag I have in my collection is going to be my Tiffany and Fred bag that looks similar to, I forgot the bag, what it was called before it got discontinued, but it looks similar to that bag. And for the money, this is a well-made bag. Now, it really is. The quality of the leather here and around the sides and the quality of it, period, is very nice. It really is. Now, the inside leather, I feel like they could have done just a little bit better on that. It's okay. It's a leather lined bag. But this is a good bag for the cost. I mean, what do you expect? It was only like 100 and something. What was it? I can't remember now. It says Tiffany and Fred. Let's see. I was trying to find a name. But it's similar to, it's a bag that used to be popular years ago. It's not popular anymore. So, but I think it's cute. Be a nice little bag if you're going to dress up or for an occasion as well. I have my list I'm looking at. That's the first 9 categories. So these were the categories. This next set of categories were the categories created by the Gal's Guide. Allysa at the Gal's Guide. So I want to give her credit for that as well. My handbag of the day, of course, is the bag that I'm currently carrying, which is the regular Laurel with the rivets. I'll put a photo in because I left it in the other room. And this is my newest bag. My newest bag is my regular Laurel in the color Bow Red. And I know some of you are like, boy, it's been a few months since you bought that. Yeah, it's been a few months. And it was the last time. I did purchase the bag after this, but it was in a color, saddle color. But I returned it. I wasn't happy with the condition, so I returned that. Decided it wasn't going to work for me. So this is my most recent bag. Beautiful red color. I do love this bag as well. This bag has a brown interior, so it works perfectly. If you have any Louis Vuitton accessories, it coordinates perfectly with this bag, just so you know. When you're looking at the inside of it, oh my gosh, just gorgeous. But this is my most recent bag. No, I have not purchased a bag because I said I want to try to use what's in my collection. And if I can't get rid of nothing, then I don't need to buy nothing unless it's just, just a gorgeous, gotta have this bag. And right now I haven't really seen anything that fit that category. I know I don't need any more Laurels. I got a bunch of them. I don't need any more Rowans. I got a bunch of those, or large Rowans, I should say. So it does it to me, in my personal opinion. I want to buy things that I can use. And since I know I have bags that I haven't used this year, I've kind of put on the brakes on handbag purchases. And that's just being a good steward with your money. Now, if you like to collect bags and they sit on the shelf, do you, but that's just not me personally. So I just want to do better. Yeah, because I want to make sure that the bag really is going to be something that I'm going to use and that's going to work for me. My most functional handbag was this inexpensive bag, in my opinion, that is, depends on how you look at it. And it's this Finn. This bag is not that popular. I'll go ahead and say it. And I keep the hang tags inside my bags now that I lost one. That was the first time I ever lost a hang tag. No, I don't think it was. Let's put it this way. That was the first time I lost a hang tag, when I lost my hang tag on my Coach Cassie, signature Cassie. That was the first time that I cared about losing a hang tag. I think for some of my earlier bags, I just bought the same tag to replace the tag that I lost. So it was no big deal, but it's okay. So this is the Finn crossbody bag in the signature denim. And right now I store it at the shoulder bag height. That's just how I store it. So I will be definitely changing to this next, no doubt, because I'm getting ready to take a short trip, and this is going to work for me very well. This is my most unique bag. I like to call this one as my TJ Maxx bag because I got this bag from TJ Maxx. This also reminds me of a kiss lock because it has this open compartment on the top where you can open it up like that. Now here's another deceitful bag that holds a lot. It has feet on the bottom, and it does have a crossbody shoulder strap, but it's perfect as a top handle. Let me see what the name of this one is. I'm sure I have the tag inside here somewhere. That's the brand. Love this so much. And this bag is my most unique bag, in my opinion, that is. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please share the video. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.